Back for more Druid action, more Gearless Druid action here. Let's see here. No gear. Also no gear. And let's see, I switched up my bindings, so let's... Did we get our cube yet? I don't remember. Nope, haven't got the cube yet, so... We did get our skill from killing Radamant.
Greetings.
And there's no reason to hit the stash because there's nothing in the stash. Have we been outside? It doesn't look like it. Yep, so sewers level 2 is all we got. So we haven't actually been outside the city gates yet. Let's go ahead and venture on out. I know there's one pack right outside the gate that's either a couple of champions or a couple of ghosts or possessed. That was too fast. I have difficulty set to 8, right? Yeah. There they are. Champions this time. Berserker. There's always that pack there right outside the gate. Champion, possessed, ghostly, or berserker. And I have once in a while found a... I'll pick up another antidote. May as well. I've once in a while found a unique with a pack of minions. Key. How are we doing on keys? Huh? We got full load of keys. Throwing axe is worth picking up though. A little cactus right there in the middle of everything. Is that a century plant right there? Kind of looks like a century plant. Sage. Whatever that was, it was big. Suppose it's meant to be an elephant or something. Yeah, the detail here on the remastered is so much more crocodile, like an enormous crocodile, except that skull would be more flattened. This is more like a dinosaur. I wonder. This was the original back in the day. God, it doesn't feel like the graphics were that bad. But you look at this right here, and then you look at this and you're like, whoa, man, the graphics were horrible. I mean, they were good for what they were at the time. They couldn't have got much better. But you can see like subtle movement of grasses in the wind and things like that now. Before, these were rocks. Oh no, there's grass right here. I don't think the grass is moving at all though. Just want to double check here. Yeah, she's got no gear either. Why am I 21 and she's 17? Has she really spent that much time dead? So these are all not, like these right here are not undead, and they're not demons. And basically undead and demons are all the bad guys that you're fighting and trying to get rid of. I mean, those are the only things that you get bonuses to on gear. Bonus to kill undead, bonus to kill demon, or to hit undead, hit demon. These seem like they're actual indigenous species here. And we're just kind of going through and wiping them all out. Now, granted it's a game and who cares? But sort of like destroying all of their urns. I can't help but wonder what's the long-term effect on the ecology of the area when I come through and slaughter, for example, these cat people here, the slingers. If one assumes that the ecology of the area of this biome is all balanced, because they all evolved together, and nature abhors a vacuum. Go ahead and finish it off. There you go. Healing, full healing. I'll go ahead and pick that one up. You gotta assume that there's going to be some trouble here. Again, it's a game, so in the long run who cares, but sort of like the great auger shortage. Which was a mystery. Why is the kelp all dying? Why is there an auger shortage? Well, there's an auger shortage because the kelp is dying. Well, why is the kelp dying? The kelp is dying because there was a sudden glut of sea urchins. Well, why was there a sudden glut of sea urchins? Well, there was a sudden glut of sea urchins because the otter population, which keeps the sea urchin population in check, was going down. Why was the otter population going down? Because people were over-hunting them. Hunting them for the furs. So in the end, what you had, the long-term effect, or short-term I guess, wasn't really all that long, it could recover, in the end, the effect was people were hunting otters for the furs, and so the auger supplies dried up. Ecology 101 right there. Alright, so there's the entrance to the dry hills. I'll go ahead and pick up that light healing there to chug. Mana reach, not like I need that, but whatever. Did we finish it off, or no, we just blinded it and then left? We're nice people that way. Blind them and leave them. Food for the vultures. Here's a nice little path. As a summoning druid, it's obviously impossible to control what you do or do not kill. And if you're doing any AoE of any kind at all, it's likewise impossible to determine what you do or do not kill. Like if you're a trap assassin or a blizzard sorceress, you can't really pick and choose your targets. But it might be interesting at some point to go through the game from beginning to end and try to figure out what you can kill and will not kill if you were to play the druid trying to balance the ecology, trying to rebalance the ecology of the system. The Stony Tomb. Does anybody ever go in there? Like, obviously I'm not going in there. Experience and gear, but it's not as if I need gear, so kind of pointless for me. Pretty juice. Missed that first time through. Punch it. pond is not for you. Alright, that looks pretty much like that's the full clear here. So let's head on into the dry hills and find that waypoint, huh? So that we can charm. Yep. Go ahead and dump that. So that we can solidify our gains here. We've got to lock them in. Wolf took a beating. Punch him to death. Alright, we'll go get a drink from this well. Wells are nice. Wells refill your health and refill your mana, and if you're poisoned, they cure the poison. Wells also can be hit twice before they're dry, and they refill very quickly. I like wells. Wells are my friend. What is that? Just a chunk of metal sitting there? Looks like this is going to be one of those stairs things. Split level. You can always tell when you get a really small borderline here, when it's really tight, it's a split level. And there's the stairs right there going on up. So let's go ahead and find the border edges here. And then we'll head upstairs because there's never going to be anything. I shouldn't say never, that's hyperbole. Rarely. There's rarely anything down on the first level. If they do a split level, then you often have to go upstairs in order to find anything, whatever it is you're going for. So that well, there it is. It's full already. I'm sure there's somebody who's worked out the math of how often you can hit the well, the timing of it refilling and all that sort of thing. You know, people have gone through the code, they dig through the code of the game and solve problems that way, trying to figure out what you can and cannot do. Digging through code is not my thing. I mean, if somebody has computed how much health Imperial has, you know, that's fine. I'll go ahead and participate in that sort of thing. That's good information, but they're unique. They're cursed. Like that. I mean, they can Iron Maiden me all they want. I don't care. multi damage. That's not a good thing. Stamina healing already full. Now eventually Abhaya will come up here. She's a little stuck down there. So one of my tricks, if you're at a place where they're not going to come up and you need them up really, really fast, you just town portal out and back immediately. Every time you town portal, everybody will appear right on top of you, and then they'll spread out from there. So if you need her help with something and she's not doing her little teleport up to you, well, you can town portal out and back if you don't want to go all the way down to where she is and try to convince her. Use the stairs like a big girl. Use your big girl skills. There's the waypoint. Alright. Oh, and look, there's also that. Wow, that doesn't get any more convenient than that. Alright. So we'll call it there. We made the waypoint. Nice, easy run.
Yes?
It is an honor to serve you.
And let's see, we got 3,000 in gold. What level was that? 6. Poison resist. Couple of gems. Plus 7 to life. Which isn't much, and level 14 is way out there. I mean, I'm keeping some life. Well, I'm keeping a 5 apparently. So, whatever. We'll add that to the mix. Yeah, we got some cubing to do. Yeah. Jump on a cube character and go turn that into a sapphire. Need a chipped emerald is what I need. Alright, so we picked up 3,000 in gold and 17,8 in loot. And we're ending with full everything. So, still got no gear. She's still got no gear. Although, I'm actually going to go to the rogue camp and fire her. So I am level 21, which means she should be at least level 20, but she's 18, so she's fired. I'm gonna hire somebody who's a...
Hello again, Outlander. Word of
Yep,
your
see,
great
level
exploits
20.
in the East has reached us
Ellie.
even here.
Let's hire Ellie. Wait, how much does it cost? 500. I don't have 500 gold. No, because I'm depositing everything. Absolutely everything. Let's do that. I don't need anything for repairs, but I will need to occasionally resurrect her. So... yeah, we want the freezer. There we go. We got Ellie now. So, back to Luke Lane. Alright, now we're ready to rock. Alright, we got the Dry Hills, which is right next to the Halls of the Dead. So next time we will dive into the Halls of the Dead and recover the Horadric Cube. See you next time.